Hi, I'm Kat, and you're watching Real Cookin' TV. This is episode number 3, and today we're making a cheese log. I am so excited about this episode because this is one of the fastest recipes I've ever made that doesn't require any cooking or baking or anything like that. So I'm really excited. So I can retire my microwave and stove and oven today and just focus on showing you what a great little dish this can be. This cheese log is a great family pastime for me, where I go to my in-laws and my mother-in-law will make this for any type of family gathering or parties or even for holidays. And this is one of those things that the family just gathers around, and we eat constantly until we're sick. So I'm going to enjoy making this for you today, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Okay, let's get started. First of all, we're going to need 16 ounces of shredded cheese, and I've already got it shredded. I do need to shred a little bit more, so we'll get back to that in just a minute. We're going to need 6 ounces of cream cheese, and we're going to need 2 cloves of garlic. So let's do some prep work. I need to go ahead and get the garlic done. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And you can go ahead and smash the garlic. It's not going to make a difference, but it sure helps getting the peel off a little bit easier. Oh, this smells so good. I wish I could smell it. I'm going to chop off the end. Oh, this just smells so good. Fresh garlic is always so much better in a dish because you can really taste the freshness of it. Now you can use the canned, that's totally fine, or the stuff that comes in a jar, that is totally fine. It's up to you. I kind of like using the fresh. We're going to squeeze it through my mincer. Let me give you a little tip. If you have children at home, you're wondering what to do with these little infant spoons. They are great for your mincer. You just pull the little remaining bits of the garlic in there. It just is so much easier to use a baby spoon. And we're going to do this one more time. Again, with the baby spoon, peel off the sides, put it right back toward the middle, and just push it through one more time. You may not get very much, but you do get a lot of that, and it's already pre-minced, and it's just wonderful. So there's another idea for your baby spoons, and some of you still have babies at home, and that's totally fine. You can use it. Then we're going to continue to shred our cheese. We've got a little bit of block of our cheese left. We need 16 ounces of shredded cheddar. You're going to want to use regular cheddar. I use it on the smaller grain. I use one of these hexagonal pieces, and I use the smaller one rather than the larger. And we're going to go ahead and shred it real good. Just grate this cheese. Okay, now most of you can see that I have a little one here with me, and this is my daughter, Jillian. Can you say hi, Jillian?
Hi, Jillian.
She's going to help us make this cheese log. I have received so many emails and suggestions of how to use the fact that I used my children in one of my earlier my earlier shows. And they really like that, and they like the idea of being able to use your children in the cooking process. And you can actually start very young for these children, so we're going to do that. Okay, so now we're going to continue on with our dish, but before we do, I want to introduce my daughter, Jillian. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Can you wave?
Wave.
And she's actually going to help me with this, but before we get started, I wanted to introduce something real quick to you. It's really important. I've seen this on several other shows, but I have not used it up until recently, and it's become very handy. Is having a bowl on your countertop to collect trash. You can pull out the trash can, but how lovely is that?
Am I going to get my hands all dirty?
Yes. So we're just going to put our trash and everything in there and keep our work surface clean.
We're at, like, right there?
Yes. So we're going to add the cheese into the bowl. So can you put the cheese into the bowl? Nope. Yeah, okay. Just going to dump it. We're just going to dump it. I'm going to scrape it out.
Can I do it?
Just a minute, we're not quite ready. Okay, we've got that. Hang on. Just a little excited. And then we're going to take 6 ounces of cream cheese.
Yes.
I'll take one of these. Okay. And then we're going to finish off with our garlic. Wow, this smells incredible. You smell this? It smells good, doesn't it?
I'll help you. Can you remove that?
And I'm going to take my rings off, because who wants to have gooey stuff in the rings? And now all we do is we just start squishing. So Jillian, can you help me start squishing? Squish. Just get it all squished. This is a great thing to do with your kids, because you can really get involved and take out some aggression if you need to. But it's really fun. Kids love to get their hands all messy and dirty, and all you want to do is just mix this up, and be sure you wash your hands really good before you do this. And just get it really ooey gooey, nice and yummy. Okay, let's let go of this piece. Let me get your hands cleaned off a little bit, and we're gonna get more of the cheese off the bottom. Now, you can't put your hands in the bowl again, babe, because you've put your hands in your mouth. So I'll just finish this off while you lick your hands, okay? And you can do this for parties. This is a quick little party thing. And once you're done with it, we're going to roll it into logs, and then just dip it and just roll it into like some paprika, some Spanish paprika. And you put it in saran wrap or your plastic paper, and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to an hour. If you even want to make it the night before, that's totally fine too. Okay, so now we are done. As you can see, this is pretty well mixed together. So I'm going to spread this back, wash my hands. Hang on, Jillian, I'll come get you. So important that after we're done with this, that you really get your hands clean before you start rolling it again, because you're going to be touching other things too. But it's a great way to teach your child how important it is to keep clean and to keep washing up. And this child has no problem with keeping clean. All right, put your hands in. Let's do the waterfall. You love the waterfall. Here you go. Now let's dry your hands off. Here you go. Now, you're all done.
I'll do it again.
We'll do it again another time, okay? Thank you for helping me. Will you come help? Okay, I'm going to take one of my great little wraps. These are fun. These are real portable and easy, and disposable if you need for them to be. Now I'm going to take our paprika. Break up the balls. This is just good old Spanish paprika. It's real simple and easy. And we're going to take our cheese, and we're going to go ahead and make it into a log.
Can I help you again?
And no, not this part. This is the part I have to do by myself. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to roll it into a ball. And then we're going to roll it into our paprika. And this is messy. Just forewarning you, this is very messy. But it is so yummy. And I guarantee you that this will be a hit at your party. These cheeses are just so creamy, and the cheddar really does kind of dissolve into the cream cheese, and it just really makes it really yummy. That's quite a bit of paprika on there. It's lots of fun. Just brings out a great new flavor. You just gently roll it. You can make it however long you want it, however big. But I'm thinking that I'd like for it to fit nicely on a cracker when I slice it. So I kind of go to the width of say, a Ritz cracker. And they're really yummy on Ritz crackers, by the way, because the buttery flavor of a Ritz works really well. And we're going to shake our paprika a little bit. And this is still pretty thick. That's really yummy. Just going to roll it in it. We're going to need to add some more paprika, just so we can have a better coverage. And I'll just sprinkle it. Now, this may seem like a lot of paprika, but this is not a hot paprika, so it actually is a little sweet, and it is really nice. It's a nice complement to the cheese. There we go. Much better. And just kind of rub it on there real good. Make sure it gets real good coverage over everything. And here we go. And on the side. All There's our 2 cheese logs. Now all that's left to do is to clean up one last time. This is a messy dish. I won't lie to you, it is messy, but it's so yummy, and it's, again, you're not having to cook, so it kind of is a really nice little way to make something fun. And you're going to take your plastic wrap. I do 1 sheet at a time, 1 log at a time, if I can get it torn. And lay the log in and just start rolling it. We're going to put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to an hour, or in time for me to go to our church-wide picnic. Place it in the refrigerator. And we're done. So as you can see, this was a great recipe just to do something really fast and quick. No cooking involved. How can you go wrong? All it requires is just a little bit of TLC. It's a fun thing for you to do with your kids, and it will be ready in about 30 minutes after it cools. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoy it. You will be able to see this recipe up on our website at www.realcookntv.com. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to start that intro over. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we're going to need 2 cloves. Okay, let's get started. First, we're going to need 2 cloves of garlic. So